Hello, Yanni. This is your natal chart reading with your fave guru, Cedd God's Wisdom. Go ahead and get your pen and paper and get ready to unlock your own universe, your own script. Your natal chart is your script, your story. Why are you here? I coined the natal chart as our Lamb's Book of Life. What the Bible talk about when you get to heaven, you see your name in the Lamb's Book of Life. I see your natal chart, your astrology as that. That's why I love going into people natal charts and giving them that wisdom and breaking it down for them and giving them their Lamb's Book of Life. Okay, so only share this video with people you trust, you love. Keep this very, very private and personal because we'll be going deeper into again who you are, your weaknesses, your strengths. So you really don't want to share that with someone you really don't trust or really have to question. Okay. Remember, wisdom warfare. By being here in the physical plane, you have to have a strong spirit of discernment. Okay. Let me see. I also highly recommend you rewatching it. Remember, come in this video with an open mind. Release the ego. Come in as a student of life. Come in, like I said, get your notes. Rewatch the video a couple times so you can really hear and understand what I'm saying. I want you to watch the video a couple times, do your research, then get a recap session with me because we have to go deeper. I tell people all the time, just getting your natal chart, understand your natal chart, it takes 4 years to really even understand because every year, the deeper you go, as you can see right here, the deeper you go, it's like an onion. It's like an onion. There's a lot of layers to it. Even though you see it, it looks simple, look basic. But when you go into 12 houses, that's 12 parts of you, 12 parts of your body, 12 parts of the universe. That's a lot. Okay, so I highly recommend doing recap sessions with me so we can keep unpacking that onion along your journey. Okay. Um, if you want, let me know because I can. When you do a recap session with me, I fax over this copy, like the copies of all this, like everything I have written down. But you can also write down, your own personal notes. Okay. Um, so remember this: the planets are the energy centers. Okay. The planets are the energy centers. Planets are the energy centers. Because I'm reading it, my solid notes as I go. Planets are the energy centers. They're the character, if you will. They're the character of the play. Okay. The signs they're in is the clothes, the lens that they are wearing. Okay. That's why they say when the sun is in Leo, is in his rulership, and when they have their dignity, they fall, their detriment. All that's like if they're in their fall detriment, because there's some gems you can write this down. The planet in their fall a detriment. Like how you got the moon, and I think that's a detriment. No, her fall. No, Capricorn is a fall. Scorpio is a detriment. So with that energy, you is like the moon is wearing some clothes she don't like. She don't look too good in. By you having, let me see if you got anything in this rulership. Okay, you got Uranus. You got Uranus in this rulership, his ruling planet. So that's saying Uranus look like that businessman. He got the beautiful clothes on. He's like the star. He's ready to shine. That's how they go with planets, either in the good or bad positions. Okay. And I know we talked about your power set, so we're gonna get deeper into that. But let's dive deep into let's see what I want to talk about first. Let's see. I'm sorry because this is new. I never used the iPad before recording. I was just my phone, and this is very huge. Bear with me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna start off with your chart ruler. So I don't know if you knew or not, but I think you knew. Your chart ruler is Venus. Okay, your Libra rising. So when how people introduce themselves now, a lot of people like to say, "Oh, I'm a Pisces rising. I'm a da 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 da," like that. So you're a Libra rising. You're becoming the sun. Okay, the sun grows, the sun shines. That's the sun. The sun is the father. Okay, you want to dive deeper into the karma your father passed down to you. Look at the aspects between the sun. Okay, that's how they go when breaking down the karma. Remember, aspects are conversations. If you want to write that down, aspects is this right here. Aspects or conversations. Either they having a good conversation, sextile trine, or they having a bad, difficult conversation, squares, oppositions, and conjunctions. Okay. And you have the ruler of Libra is in Gemini. So how this works by planets not being in the home sign, since Venus is not in Libra, she's in Gemini. Since she's not in Libra or Taurus, she's not at home. So she's in somebody else's house. So she's wearing Mercury clothes. So Venus is acting and looking like Mercury, because Mercury was Gemini. So Venus is more talkative, flighty. So with Venus here in Gemini, your love language is words, mental stimulation, clear understanding, clear communication. You need somebody to be able to talk to you and connect to you on a mental, damn near telepathic type of connection. Somebody you can talk to, and by you having your chart ruler in the ninth house of God, you need to be talking to somebody that's like a god, goddess, religious figure that will be good karma for you, and that's passed down from your dad. Your dad, it's like your chart speaking on your dad passed down a lot of good karma to you, and your mom passed down a lot of heavy, dark, painful karma. Okay, and just by your sun being in the ninth house alone, the sun loves the ninth house. The ninth house is the house of a Dharma house, a house of luck. The ninth house will always be the ninth house in the sense of Jupiter rules the ninth house. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. Jupiter protects the galaxy. He absorbed everything in. So that's why the sun loves the ninth house, because it's like worship, protection, different things like that. And then you have these three planets conjunct. So it's like your dad passed down, your dad bloodline passed down a lot of, like I say, good karma, good things, good dharma, good protection energy, good survival energy, and going to the roots with your mom up here in the fourth house. And then you have the moon here as well. Double dose, because the moon rules the fourth house. So you have the moon at home. Even though she's in detriment, she don't like Capricorn. You gotta work on that. You gotta really pay respects, and especially on Monday, the moon rules Mondays. Making offerings and paying Ibu. Ibu is offering in Yoruba. Paying Ibu to the moon goddesses, and paying a lot of respect to mother energies, because you want to rectify this dark energy, this bad karma over your moon, over your soul, because the moon deals with the soul, also past life. Okay, and it's definitely, it's like by you having Lilith here, it's like you are your mother's shadow. Even though you are your dad's twin, but even though it's showing that you your dad's twin in a sense, but it's like you're your mother. It's like it's like, I wish I could have had a free hand. It's like your mom and dad was one, and then they, shit, it's like, I'm trying to rip, hold on, Yanni. It's like they ripped apart like that. Okay, and it's like you are your mom's shadow in the sense of this your mom, and your mom, with you giving birth to you, did this to her soul. So that's you from your mom. So like I say, yeah, you your dad's twin, but you also in this whole with them. If that makes sense. Like that Christed mother energy, like that baby Jesus energy, like how Mother Mary or Isis gave birth, like by herself or whatever, like that. Like that's your energy. You like that, not Osiris, Horus energy. If you want to research more about Horus and his storyline. But yeah, so by you, because again, Lilith is the shot. That's why the reason why I'm breaking it down like that, because you know I teach from aspect of like making it make sense. So the reason why I did it like that, because of Lilith here. Lilith is a shadow. Lilith is a shadow, and you got to conjunct your moon, and then it's all connected with your south node, your past life. So again, 3 dots going back toward you being your mom, but also when you was your mom, it's like your mom together as one, together with your dad, but it's like it's not gonna work because your mom has a lot of energy around, because Lilith is freedom. Energy around want to be free, want to experience, want to get out. Same with your dad. Your dad passed down the energy too. Experience, get free, be free. Your mom passed down a lot of karma from her ancestors. So really research and dive deep into your mother's ancestry and knowing where they come from, because that's going to help you unlock more codes, because you have that energy in the house of the roots, the house of the fourth house. because you coming from a lot of your mom's lineage. Okay. Uh, Let me see. Okay, we talked about the ancestors. And you want to write this down. The peace house is how you find peace, but also more ancestral lineages karma is the fourth, the eighth, and the 12th house. Yes, you kind of lucked up with having an empty 12th house, but you have a heavy eighth and a heavy fourth. The reason why I say heavy with this because you have Saturn here in the eighth, but also you have Jupiter here. Yes, Jupiter is like benefic and trying to give and expand you, but you have Saturn sitting here with him trying to hold back or making it make. It's basically saying by you having the good guy and the bad guy together, it's like you only gonna be able to access this luck, this wisdom through hard work, through sacrifice, through restrictions, through struggle. Okay, and that is dealing with marriage. So it's like one part of it is like the eighth house dealing with merging and marrying somebody rich because your boyfriend he does have Jupiter in the second house. He does supposed to be rich, but how it work with astrology, you supposed to marry them when they already that. Meaning, if you don't want to go through all the loops and hurdles and the struggle, you supposed to marry somebody that's already wealthy. But your chart shows that you meant to basically be with somebody through the struggle and allow them to rise up. So basically being like, say a famous movie star become famous and you be the wife that's with them from the beginning as they like what Drika did with Gates, I think, or was it Keisha with Gucci, like that situation, like holding your man down, if you will. But with that, it's like, because your chart does speak on a lot of fortune, like with your marriage partners and stuff like that. But like I say, now you know the loophole. You meant to be with somebody that has a lot of wealth, a lot of fame. So it's up to you again if you want to stick with someone, that's working their way up. Again, your free will, your choice. Let me see what else I want to go to. Okay, the north and south node, but let me go to your energies right quick. So you balance. You have 5 masculine, 5 feminine. So you can go either way in the sense of like, it's not going to be hard for you to bounce back in between both energies, and it's easy for you to balance your emotions, balance your energies. It's like you very wise. People I notice they have a lot of balance with their energies. It's like you're wise. You have a sense of like good awareness. Because I have 5-5. Good awareness. Good awareness. Good awareness. Good awareness. Okay, but you lack fire. You got one fire, so you can lack inspiration. You can lack motivation. But you got to push yourself because, honey, you meant to be famous. You got Mercury in the North Node in the 10th house. You meant to be famous. So we talked about chart ruler. The North and South Node ruler, if you want to write this down, I see the North Node as new credit card, new karma is something you need to work toward and spend. Okay, South Node is maxed out karma, things that you done maxed out credit card, and then your South Node ruler is Saturn, Northern ruler is the Moon. So it's like you have a lot of, let's see. Wait a second, go ahead and move over here. Your charts speak on a lot of devilish Saturn energy. If you want to go deeper and understand the devil Saturn energy, basically Saturn works for God in the sense of being a tester. Wherever Saturn is in someone's chart, that shows where they're going to get tested the most. Like your boyfriend has Saturn in the 6th. He's going to meet the devil or get tested most at work. You're going to get tested the most through marriage. 6, 8th house, death. So you're gonna have a lot of death experiences, a lot of near death experiences, a lot of transformation experience. I had that. So again, like I say, thank God you talking to me. God really is looking out for you again. 9th house energy, your dad. So basically, your dad brought us together. Your dad is really blessing you with their wisdom, being able to link up with gurus, guides and goddesses to bless you and give you the wisdom you need to get out any obstacle or hurdle you may be going through. So congrats on that. I will have to shake dad down for that one. Yes. But with that, you're going to get tested by the devil through children, through marriage, through teachers, everything Jupiterian, also everything 8th house. Okay. And by 8th house being dealing with the darker things of life, It's a lot of dark energy, honey. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna be honest with you right there. Like, you're gonna be going through a lot of. The eighth house also deal with psychic abilities, being able to like just say you running or exercising. You know, you thinking like you 3D, you good, but boom, you feel a spirit on you, or boom, you start seeing a spirit on somebody else at the gym. You see what I'm saying? So that's with Saturn being the eighth. You're going to be able to tap into the other realm, the other dimensions very, very easily. And it's going to be happening in moments of audio control. That's why I said, like, you could be living like a normal little day, a normal life, and then boom, some type of spiritual or some type of entities or spirits start showing itself to you. Okay. But yes, with the double Saturn energy, so I want you to research that. I want you to really dive deeper into that Saturn devilish energy. And then you got Saturn in Taurus. So again, both of Jupiter and Saturn have to answer to Gaia and to Venus. I think I wrote it right here. So a lot of your chart, so really, really paying homage and respects and having an altar built for Venus and Gaia. It's real, real good karma. Really, really good karma. Like, I may be presenting a lot of problems to you, or hard areas, or a lot of your weaknesses, but I'm also giving you scenarios to break it, so scenarios to get over it. Like a what's the word? I just told this to somebody else today. Shit. I'm having a break. Not overcomer. Not miracle worker. Problem solver. That's what it is. I'm a problem solver. I like pinpointing weaknesses and problems, but also giving solutions. So your solution to a lot of your problem is women. Focusing on women. That's why I had put down, follow mom, understand what mom doing, watch how mom grow, watch mom journey. Okay, really watching mom's journey. Okay, and how she evolved, how the dark goddess evolved. Okay, that's who you. That is who you need to be looking toward after watching mom, how she evolved over the years and become a better person. Okay, that's your aspiration for this lifetime, honey. Yeah, that's your aspiration this lifetime with all that energy on the moon and Saturn. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we talked about, I think we talked about that male energy before, like you got a lot of masculine energy, or it's perceived that way, a lot of masculine energy. But you have your chart showing you was a male in your past to now being a female this lifetime. But it's like a dark god to dark goddess, because like I say, you have a lot of pinpoints in the chart dealing with Saturn energy. Past life indicators in the chart, if you want to write this down: the moon, the 7th house, 12th house, and south node. Those four: the moon, 7th house, 12th house, south node. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Shadow worker, because like I say, a lot of Lilith energy. Well, I get this from the shadow worker, that fear, power, control, tyrant energy. Lilith in Capricorn shows power hunger, being a tyrant, being a dictator type energy. So be mindful of that, doing shadow work around, like I say, your Saturn, your heart chakra, because Saturn is in Taurus. So nurturing yourself, giving yourself good food. This lifetime, you meant to have good food, good food. Past lifetime, you could have been starved to death. You could have been poverty, or you could have been a lower dimension or a lower existence in your past life. So this lifetime, you meant to have a lot of good nourishment, good experiences. There's a lot of good energy this lifetime, but it's gonna be a lot of work, because you're gonna feel a lot of that darkness come up. But you meant to be a shadow worker and fight it off and balance it and correct everything you're fearing, because fear base is hell base. So I know you don't want that hellish energy around you. So we're gonna transmute it up. Okay. So wearing the color red, working with red, but we're gonna talk more about that when we get to Mars and that energy of your 6th house and your power set. Okay. So honor Saturn, honor Earth, honor Venus, honor Mercury. Those type of deities should be on your altar. Okay, honey. Those type of deities you should be, really working with, investing with more throughout your life, and also your personal areas and things like that. Um, let's see what else I can talk about. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be in the spotlight. Like I said, there's karma from your dad with that sun in the ninth, conjunct Venus, conjunct Mars. But it's in the ninth. But I wrote it's conjunct. Where is it? It's conjunct your MCC. It's right there. Mars conjunct MC. And then where is it? I don't know. Did I highlight it? You see Venus conjunct MC. And then you see where is it? Sun conjunct MC. So MC is career. MC is our public life, also our career life, career path. Okay, that's a lot of energy around being seen, being in the spotlight, being like a big powerful pillar. I could, excuse me, a gatekeeper for people to look up to, like that guidance archangel type energy. Real good energy, being a guiding light, a guiding force for people in the ninth house. I love seeing people have good energy, especially the sun in the ninth house. That's a really, really good sign. Like, you might be coming from a lot of dark energy with that fourth house and that south node and Lilith involved, but honey, you have a bright future, powerful bright future. Okay, your life path 8. So you can combine and look up your life path with your boyfriend's life path. He's a life path 11. I'm a life path 11, and I'm speaking from my own experience. Life path 11 are teachers. So he's definitely in your life to teach you something and to mirror something back to you. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to talk about that a little deeper, but I want to get through this before the 30-minute mark. Okay, so Mars is ruling your 6th house. The 6th house, the houses of your magic and your power set are, you want to write them down. Your Mars being a sign, the house they in, the 6th house ruler, and what element is in the 6th house. So your 6th house is fire. So working fire magic, having candles lit, having fire lit as much as possible if you can. I know you got, a baby and different things like that. So you want to have your fire up high, or because I know when you start walking, honey, they be on it when they be walking, start walking. But yes, working your fire magic as much as possible, or doing a lot of fire rituals when working with your magic, because you have a 6th house that's ruled by fire, ruled by Mars. Your Mars, I think it's in Cancer, I want to say. So by your Mars being Cancer, you can work, you have options. See, that's why I say everybody charts be different. You have options. You have layers to your magic. So you can work out the fire magic, you can work water magic by Mars being in a water sign, Cancer. And then also your the ruler of Cancer, the moon, is in Capricorn, Earth. And Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, is in Taurus. So working earth magic. So combining fire, earth, and water. Fire, earth, and water. Okay. Now, by you having a packed 9th house, you have the ability to get manifested. People can manifest you. I learned recently with how you manifest things and how people manifest you. How you manifest things is the 3rd house. How people manifest you is in the 9th house. Okay, so by you having the Sun, Venus, and Mars there, you could be, again, inspiration, a light to other people, love to other people, confidence, or courageous, or fighter for other people. But for you, you have a lot of 3rd house. You have a lot of shadow work, and you're carrying a lot of healing around, healing your throat, healing your hands, healing, working with your hands, or using your hands to create. So being a creator goddess this lifetime, like I say, in your past life, you could have been very, very like isolated, couldn't do a lot, very, very restricted with the Capricorn South Node, or restricted in a marriage because the ruler of your South Node is in the 8th house with Jupiter. So restricted in the sense of can't do too much, can't live the way you want to live because you have to worry about everything Jupiter, marriage, children, things like that. So this lifetime is really meant for you to make opportunities for yourself, or seek opportunities for yourself to really expand and grow your hands, grow your mind, grow everything 3rd house. So research more about the 3rd house and Pluto and Chiron in the 3rd house. Okay, and remember, Pluto is soul desire, Mars is ego desire. But if you want to know what your soul desire, you look to Pluto. You have Pluto conjunct Chiron also in the 3rd. So this lifetime, your soul desire to speak, your soul desire to create, your soul desire to teach, your soul desire to help transform and heal people with your words. Okay, very powerful energy with Pluto and Chiron in the 3rd house. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Go back to this. We talked about Mars, Cancer, the mother. And again, Mars and Cancer pointing back to the mom. Like I say, your mom is all in your chart. You're definitely your mother's child. But you're your dad's twin, but you are your mother's child. Alright? Alright, that's some deep stuff. The way that combo worked and connected. Very interesting. It's giving very, very much Horus type energy. Jesus, the Christ the child type energy. Let me see. Yeah, by you having Jupiter in the eighth, your luck is in the underworld. A lot of eighth house energy. So being an eighth house goddess, working through those things. So researching more about eighth house. Eighth house is your hidden power. People not gonna know you have this type of power until they walk up on you and talk to you. Eighth house. Eighth house is stuff we keep private. Okay, then you have Venus. Okay, no, that's breaking it down. So Venus to Mercury, Mercury to Moon, Moon to Saturn, Saturn to Venus and Gaia. So how we start and we end back to Venus. So like I say, your whole chart speaks around women, love. So working your heart, really healing your heart so you can be able to pour into other people because you can't go and help people when you're not fully together. You see what I'm saying? So that's really when people do things like that, they create bad karma for themselves. You have to be whole, you have to be healed, and you have to be together before you can help other people. But you meant to help a lot of people, a lot of women. Okay. Let's see. Stellium. Talk about stellium in the ninth house. Talk about the roots, shadow work, family, and like I say, healing the mom ancestors. So doing a lot of ancestor work for your mother side, your mother family. Like you really, how they say, break a lot of generational curses, generational cycles. You meant to do that for your mammoth, your mama side. Okay. Let's see. And remind me, forgive me, honey. It's Mercury retrograde. My words might be a little slurred. I'm getting it because this is my third video I am filmed. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we talked about that. We talked about, and then you have Fortune at 8. So I'm gonna pause it right here. You can look at it and see how it's broken down, and then you can see. But like I said, if you do a recap session with me, I'm gonna fax you. I'm gonna email you all this so you can print it out when we do our recap. Okay. Let me see right here. So research Aries, Mars. Like I say, Mars, Aries is all in your career houses, the 6 and the 10. Now remember, the 6th house is digital money. So making a lot of digital money. So making money through again, Cash App, Square, having your own business. Okay. With that Mars energy, because Mars is like an entrepreneur, a very powerful go-getter type energy, especially by Mars ruling and in your 6th and 10th house. Okay. Let me see. Talked about earth-based career, business, media, blogger, Mercury in your 10th as well. So they speak about being a blogger, using your words, using your hands again. So being like a podcaster, cooking, Mercury's in Cancer, Mars in Cancer. So working through food, and cooking, or like going to school to be a chef or something like that. That could be an option for you. Anything dealing with nurturing. If you're not big on like touching people and healing people, you could do the food side, or make some food that sell, like, or like making sea moss gel and sell it. Like really being an entrepreneur, or really working in the business that deal with the earth based things, or cooking type things. Okay. I talked about your soul desires to heal with that Pluto conjunct Chiron. Deep aspect. I want you to research that Pluto conjunct Chiron and dive deep into that understanding what your soul really wants you to do. And then also you have a lot of squares to your ascendant. So having squares to your ascendant, you really have to work on your self-love and pour into your cup as much as possible. Working your mirror magic, mirror mantras, and really looking in the mirror, telling yourself, I am beautiful today. I am worthy of true love. I am loving. I am love. I'm a good friend. I treat people how I treat myself. Okay. So really, really pouring into your cup and doing mantras of gratitude. The reason why, because you have Venus, the sun, the ninth house stellium. All those planets are squaring us ascendant. Remember, squares are tension. So you might have issues with God. You might have issues with gurus. You might have issues with trying to believe in something, or stand focused and really sticking to one faith, and being scattered everywhere. You really meant to focus on one thing. Not everywhere, not all over the place. You really meant to be a pillar for just one type of belief system, in a sense of like, yes, you, it's like your chart going to show, with that square going to show you to study all things. So let me talk about that chaos magic, but it's really meant for you to really define it. And with Saturn energy, really, um, I think we talked about that. Yeah, I was saying like blend it, like the color wheel, but you really meant to like place each color in a specific thing, channeling Saturn energy, hard work, and only accessing it when you need to, like the Infinity Stones. Thank you, Spirit, for the inspiration. Infinity Stones. So like how he tried to use all the Infinity Stones at once. You not need. You don't do that. Don't do that chaos like that. Don't do that. Find an Infinity Stone, learn it, work with it, and use each one at different times, not all at once. That's it. Not all at once. Okay. So really balancing those squares. Okay. Watch mom. I talked about that. Follow her light. Heal. Transmute. Uh, become her when she's in her power. So again, you watching the dark goddess rise to power. You watching the dark goddess heal. You watching the dark goddess come into her own power, come into her own love, come into her own inner beauty. Okay, so that's everything how she transformed from the caterpillar to the butterfly is the same way you need to as well. Okay, pray to Mother Mary energy with around healing those mother wounds or mother ancestor wounds. Okay, like I said, you have eighth house energy, Saturn. Could be Saturn is sextile your Mercury, so Saturn is going to be holding the eighth house energy, going to be holding back a lot of that 10th house. So again, Mercury is the throat chakra, so you do have issues with the throat. You really meant to heal that. And your boyfriend, I think his north node falls in your third house, so he is there to help you push that throat and make you speak up. And it can happen in different ways. It could be him triggering you and making you mad, and you have to use your throat, or it could be him like helping you read something or understand something or teaching you a different form or different perspective of something. But he's there to trigger the throat. Okay, in any other way, shape, or form, he's there to trigger the throat. Like I said, he has Jupiter in the second house, so he's meant to become wealthy over time. Okay, a lot of money. He's meant to make a lot of money. Okay, but also a big spender with Jupiter in the second. A big spender, so he needs to balance that throat chakra as well in his self-worth. Let's see. Oh, look at it. Y'all both got Pluto in the third house. Interesting. And then y'all both got detriment moons. You got a Capricorn moon. He have a Scorpio moon. That's both bad energies with the female energy, female goddess energy. Okay, bad karma. You'll have to heal with the mom or your matriarch energy and within the family and ancestry. Okay. And he definitely needs to be, like I say, spiritual about, because now I know. That's why I kept saying when we was talking. That water energy. Water people, the people that have a lot of water in their chart, they hold on to things. So he needs to work on releasing. And then he got Venus and Pisces. A very, I say it right here, very siren energy, powerful spellcaster. With that Venus and Pisces and that Lilith and Pisces. Powerful spellcaster, snake charmer, okay? Very psychic with all that water energy, very alluring. And then his Virgo ascending at 4 degrees falls in your 12th house. Remember, 12th house is the house of healing. I want you to see it, 4 degrees. Literally 4 freaking degrees. Your 12th house. The 12th house is the house of healing, but also 12th house is the house of hidden enemies. It can go all the way. I just want you to be aware of it. Let me see what else I wanted to say. Saturn is 6, Venus, and so in his past life, he have a lot of indicators being a female in his past, from the Moon in Scorpio to the Venus and Lilith in the 7th house, the house of mirrors. Okay, but let me see, his sun is in Capricorn, another female sign. Very interesting. Virgo, Leo, 12th. So Leo, 12th house, sun. The sun is in Capricorn. So he have a lot of energy. He have to heal his. Okay, you healing your mother's line, but it's like he have to heal his mama and his daddy bloodline. Damn. Very interesting. Okay, but overall, like I say, just watch out for his spellcasting energy. Watch out for his words. And to him, be mindful of his throat and what he says, because his words hold weight in the sense of, like, if he wish bad or wish good on somebody, it can manifest, because all that Pisces spellcaster energy and Jupiter being there. Okay. And then he's out of balance. He has too much feminine energy, feminine 8, masculine 2nd. So he must balance his masculine side. Masculine is being the hustler, standing up for oneself, and being a male, being comfortable with being in a male's body, being comfortable with being a leader, being comfortable being masculine. You know, he got to work on it. He got to really be comfortable with it because, like I say, he has now it's 3 indicators: too much feminine energy, female moon, female sun, and then he has Venus and Lilith in the 7th house. Too many indicators of feminine energy in the chart, and also point to the past life as well. And then he got Venus in Lilith and Pisces. Pisces energy will make a person lazy, so he really has to push himself. He really needs to meditate and clear his chakras and work on his energy, because that water energy can clog people's chakras. So that's why I really be pushing all my water people to really work on transmuting and working with the water element to heal their chakras, so they won't be constantly absorbing and not transmuting other people's energies and be bogged down and drained all the time, you know. So I'm gonna wrap it up with that, honey. And then twin flames have a lot of 11s in their chart. A lot of 11s in their chart. Y'all don't have a lot of 11s in y'all chart. Y'all do have a master number, so y'all are here to build together. You can research the number 33 and see what it says, but y'all definitely here to build or master something together. You got a master number. Or y'all don't have too many repeating numbers. Even for me to get these 2 7s, I had to break a lot of things down. So I had to go through a lot to get this. So it wasn't too surface. Only thing surface was the 6 and 6 here. That is home. So it's something y'all have to master at home. It's something y'all have to teach each other with that feminine energy, their mother energy, their home energy. So researching the number 6 and a life path 6 and what that's about. Okay, hon? Like I say, we do a recap session. I will go deeper into what is sticking on that? I will go deeper into the asteroids with you. What is it? Your talent, your opportunities, and more going deeper, because like I said, we only could talk so much through breaking this down with the first session. But I want you to marinate on this, and then we can go deeper and deeper and deeper into the next layers of your natal chart. I wish you nothing but the best. Take care.